Come on, you treacherous piece of plastic zipper. Get into place. Come on. Welcome back. Today we're gonna ride because my house is currently being colonized by a smart vacuum that has developed a gut complex, and my doctor told me that I need to lower my stress levels. Apparently, screaming at the evening news doesn't count as cardio. So I'm getting on the bike, the only place where I can't hear my knees clicking or my wife telling me where to find the TV remote for the third time this hour. Let's go, before I realize that staying in the air conditioning is a statistically safer life choice. Let's hit the road. You know, getting older changed how I ride. It used to take me 30 seconds to get ready. Boots, jacket, helmet, done. Now, preparing for a ride is like launching a space shuttle, except the shuttle has a mortgage now and needs a fiber supplement. I've got earplugs in because if the wind is too loud, and I have a gel seat because my natural padding has migrated to my stomach. I also have a GPS that I can't actually read without my bifocals. I'm basically a high-speed geriatric science project at this point. I'm at the age where getting lucky means finding my bike in the parking lot on the first try. Look at kids these days, the thumb generation. If their Wi-Fi went down for 20 minutes, they'd be out in the streets exchanging their life savings for a cell phone signal. Everything is smart now. Smartphones, smart cars, smart light bulbs. I bought a smart toaster last week. It tried to update its firmware while I was hungry. It's a toaster. Its only job is to burn bread. Why does it need to be so complicated? Modern life is one long series of passwords you can't remember and user agreements you didn't read. On the motorcycle, no passwords. Just clutch, change gear, throttle, and the constant prayer that the guy in the SUV behind me isn't currently filming a what I ate in a day video for his followers. Everyone is so stressed. Everyone's hustling. If you are not working 3 side gigs and waking up at 4 a.m. to drink a kale smoothie that looks like a pond water, you're failing. Me? My hustling is getting to the end of this road without a cramp in my foot. I see people at stoplights looking like they're about to have a nervous breakdown because the car in front of them took half a second to move. Chill. Where are you going? To another meeting? To sit in a different chair? I have more patience in my pinky finger than a millennial has in their entire body. Mostly because my reaction time has slowed down so much that patient is the only setting I have left. My spine just sent a formal letter of protest to my brain. I have to be careful on these back roads. I can't be throwing the bike around like I'm at 20 anymore. Gravity is still a thing, and unlike my hairline, it's not going anywhere. It's actually getting stronger the older I get. People ask me why I don't get a nice, sensible car. It's safer, man. You can listen to the radio. Listen, if I wanted to be safe, I'd live in a house made of marshmallows and eat nothing but boiled carrots. I ride because when I'm in this helmet, the world finally shuts up. This is my version of mindfulness. I'm not sitting on the floor cross-legged thinking about a lotus flower. My hamstring would snap like a dry twig even if I tried that. I'm thinking about my entry speed, lean angle, and whether that patch of gravel up ahead is going to be the end of my dignity. It's the only time I'm not stuck in a loop trying to remember where did I put the house keys, only to realize that they're in my pocket. It's just now. A therapy would cost $150 an hour and would tell me to connect with nature. This bike costs $5,000 and puts nature directly under my feet. Honestly, the bike is more honest. My mind is quiet. My back is screaming. It's a fair trade. I feel like $1 million. Unfortunately, $1 million in 1920s currency, so it doesn't go very far. I'm an old man in a world that's moving way too fast and getting way too loud. But out here, I'm just a rider. I'm not the old man who keeps the local pharmacy in business. Out here, I'm just a guy in a helmet. People don't know if I'm 70 or 30, and frankly, as long as they stay out of my lane, I don't care about what they think. If you're feeling like the world is a bit too much, find your own version of this. It doesn't have to be a motorcycle. Though, let's be honest, knitting is not a high octane sport, unless you accidentally stab yourself in the thigh and realize you've been bleeding out for 20 minutes because you can't feel your legs anyway, or yoga. Though yoga isn't gonna give you an adrenaline fix, unless you get stuck in a downward dog position and have to wait for the fire department to come and undo your spine apart. Just find that thing that makes you forget your age, your stress level, just for a few miles. Alright, time to go home and see if the toaster has finished its software update or it sent a distress signal to the local fire brigade to come and rescue a piece of burnt bagel. Stay safe out there. Don't take life too seriously. You'll never get out of it alive anyway. And there are no prizes for being the most stressed guy in the cemetery. Keep safe. See you on the next time.